set to take on Cyrus Semmence all the way from the UK. USA rules 3 by 2-minute rounds. Fast Eddie Delic. And what an interesting customer he is, Mark Castellini. A very good, cool, calm and collected customer again on the Aussie team.
Certainly right, Michael. Eddie Delic, well, we can expect to see a very composed fighter. Cyrus is his opponent from London as he makes his way to the ring now. 25 years of age, lives in London, and let's hope that he can turn the tide on the British tonight and perhaps bring home a win. Put up a good show, but certainly Eddie Delic is going to be wanting to stop that and continue with the successful rate that the Australians have achieved up until now.
Eddie Delic, a very good all-round fighter, very good in the leg department, good in the hand department, and making his way to centre ring. Cyrus Semmence all the way from London Thai Boxing Gym. Another good all-round fighter. He's undefeated in kickboxing. He's also undefeated in boxing as well. 25 years old, led to the ring by his trainer from Cambridge, Baron Gibson. Eddie Delic receiving some last-minute instructions from his trainer, Boyd Hooper. We are ready to rock and roll. It's Australia versus the UK. Eddie Delic out of the blue corner against Cyrus Semmence out of the red corner. And fast Eddie Delic comes out firing. All guns blazing like a house on fire. Goes downstairs with a leg kick to the lead leg of Cyrus Semmence. Ooh, big right hand by Delic. Didn't find the mark.
Wipe your gloves.
Pop one of those on the kisser and it'll be good night.
Fighter, fight, let's go, fight!
Cyrus Semmence trying to wind up the front kick. Dropping his hands low. There's the front kick from Semmence. Goes whipping the leg kick downstairs. Big right hand by Delic, followed by the left kick combination over in the neutral corner.
Do not
and
hold.
referee Peter Clark breaking up both fighters.
Step back, fight!
This fight has started at a wicked pace so far. A couple of nice high left round kicks there by Cyrus Semmence. Another whipping high left round kick by Cyrus.
Well, Eddie's anticipation is looking good tonight. He's just whipping out of the way of those kicks from Cyrus. So certainly Eddie looking very steady tonight.
First warning for holding. Listen to me, look at me. First warning for holding. You hold again, I'm going to take a point off. Do not hold your fighter over the head. You understand? Step back, fighter. Fight!
And an early warning there from referee Peter Clark. Straight back into it. Cyrus lines up that big right round kick followed by the left. A nice 1-2 combination with the hands by Eddie Delic. Just not enough mustard behind them. You can bet that Cyrus would have been feeling those ones. Flush on the jaw.
Well, he's looking very flat-footed now, Cyrus, and I think Eddie senses it, and he's going to move in for the kill now.
Eddie Delic moving in to do some damage. Look at the power display from Eddie Delic. The local going to work on the UK fighter.
I feel that Eddie shouldn't back off now. He should really take it right up to Cyrus, bail him up on the ropes, and just go to work there, Michael.
Cyrus has his hands very low around his waist. Almost took the blow on the side of the head. Into the first round. A great first round by Eddie Delic. Mark the hammer.
I'd give that round to Eddie, and that's 100%. He really worked well, very composed, moving well, and his anticipation is looking excellent. He just stepped out of the way of a couple of Cyrus's hands and feet technique. So that's a great round to Eddie Delic and a great way to start.
Let's go to the replay, Mark the hammer, and Eddie Delic really going to work on Cyrus.
That was a big overhand right there that sent Cyrus reeling back, and there's the front kick. He's used that front kick well to move in, and now he's going to work on the legs. Had him bailed in the corner, should have kept him there. Cyrus sort of staggering out and trying to bit of self-preservation, throwing out some hands, but to no effect. But certainly Eddie Delic looking right on the money for this fight.
Thanks for joining us. Yep, second down. Second down, we're going to be quick, young lady. There's no time like the present.
To your corner, fighter.
Round 2.
Let's rock and roll in the second round. No, referee Peter Clark calling time.
Neutral corner. Neutral corner, go. Neutral corner. Time, fight.
Just making sure that everyone is out of centre ring, and let's rock and roll. Second round of action. Eddie Delic winding up with a big front kick. He's looking for a knockout in this, the second round, but Cyrus Semmence comes out bombing with those hands, but they're pretty wild and pretty untamed. They mix it up in the neutral corner. Eddie Delic looking the goods at the moment. Another front kick there. Cyrus goes low. Oh, Delic with the right hand. Came close, but no cigar.
Don't hold. Fight out. Fight out.
Another big left hand. Caught him on the kisser. And Cyrus will be doing a quick count of his teeth after that one.
Stop. Stop. Time. Neutral corner. Fighter, let's go.
Delic
Fix this
caught
tape.
him with
Fix
the
this tape.
nice
Come on.
low
Don't
kick.
talk. Just fix the tape. Tear it off.
And Bill Murray, the team manager of the English team, just
Let's go,
attending
let's
to
go.
the tapes
Neutral corner.
around the gloves there of
Neutral
Cyrus
corner.
Semmence.
Right. Let's go.
Eddie Delic, a man on a demolition mission, leaves here with the front kick followed by the right hand. Front kick again by Delic, putting together some good combinations against his UK opponent. Ooh, clubbing left hook it was by Cyrus, found the mark.
Don't hold.
Got a couple of nice ones in on Eddie that time.
Showing a lot of heart here is Cyrus. Putting up a good battle for the Brits, and that's good to see. Eddie Delic going to work, looking very composed, but Cyrus is really putting up a great battle here, and it's good to see.
Cyrus trying to swing the pendulum in his favour after an unconvincing
Get
first
busy,
round.
boys. Let's go.
Still dropping his hands fairly low.
Don't hold. Stop. Step back.
And Eddie Delic really hasn't picked up the pace like I expected him to in this round. Side kick by Cyrus. Eddie comes back, couple of blows to the head, nothing much behind them.
Eddie's corner yelling for him to go now and pushed all the way home. But
Don't hold.
Eddie
Stop. Stop. Step
staying back a little too much, and he should really step up the pace here because he had Cyrus earlier and he's let him go.
Cyrus Semmence
Stop,
the front
stop.
kick, the end of the second round of action. Mark the Hammer Castanini.
Put some better tape on
Cyrus
this glove,
Semmence
please,
clocking
straight
up a
away.
few more points I felt in that round.
This British boy is really putting up a good battle here. He was rocked early in that first round, but he's composed himself in the second round and he's here. He's still standing and he's still trading blows, and that's great to see. We'll have a quick look at the replays here, and as you can see, he's keeping him away with that jumping inside kick. Eddie, however, miscuing his hand techniques there. Fighter's just mixing it up, but nothing really concrete coming out. Trading leg kicks. Those leg kicks will certainly hurt you if they land flush on those thigh, and I've caught that thigh up nicely. Cyrus just slipping under the hands there and just tying it up. A little bit of self-preservation. Eddie possibly looking a little bit tired at that point in that round. But it'll be interesting to see the third and final round. Let's just see how the boys wrap it up.
Second round, third and final round. Craig Parsons will present our trophy at the end of this bout. We welcome also the World Muay Thai
on, guys,
Federation
come on,
welterweight
step back.
champion of the world, Evan Pashkalidas. Welcome, Evan.
Let's get it on in the third and final round of action. Eddie Delic going to work early on Cyrus Semmence. He wants to put him away. Eddie connected with the short right hand, goes downstairs with a leg kick.
Stop.
Cyrus takes the fall to the canvas.
Time. Wipe your gloves, fighter. Wipe your gloves on the back of your pants.
Eddie Delic, Mark the Hammer, has come out
Neutral
bombing
corner,
yet
Eddie.
again.
He certainly followed the instructions of his corner, and they pressed that point to him. You've got to jump on Cyrus and you've got to work him and don't give him an inch. Cyrus, he's impressed me though. The London boy has certainly come here to fight, and that's good to see because he's digging deep and he wants to see this fight out and he wants to put up a good name for himself.
Well, Cyrus Semmence has taken more knocks to the front door, but he's still standing, putting up a very brave effort indeed against Eddie Delic. Delic moving around quite well. Bob's under that left.
Don't hold.
Flies up to the opponent over in the blue corner.
Fight out.
Delic with some rapid fire hand combinations
Don't
to the
hold.
head.
Stop. Step back, please. Step back, clean.
Just not enough mustard
Right.
behind them.
Don't hold. Stop, guys. Stop. Listen to me. Next one that's hold on is going to take a point off him. Do you understand me? Right.
Another warning there for both fighters from referee Peter Clark for holding. The hands are very low. Cyrus Semmence, he almost got caught flush on the kisser with the overhand right. Bailed up
Come
now
on,
in
fight
the
out.
red
Work.
corner.
Let's go, guys.
Peter Clark wants to see a nice clean fight, as do we all, but when you're in there working, you get very tired.
Stop.
And it's sometimes an impulsion to just grab on, and it's a self-preservation thing.
Mark the Hammer, it's at times like those that you should be going downstairs and working the leg kicks just to rake up the points.
Well, the leg kicks will certainly score you well, depending on how banged up your legs are. Sometimes they're just a little bit too tender. And you're just trying to preserve the legs, and they've got to get you around the ring, so you don't want to wear them out too much. But it is a good way to clock up some points. And here we see Eddie once again leaning on Cyrus. Cyrus hanging on.
Don't hold, don't hold. Fight.
Just hitting on the break there. Eddie smiling at him. He's looking still quite composed, Eddie.
Eddie Delic, big right hand, almost copped him sweet. There it is again. Winds up the left round kick. Bails his man into the neutral corner. There was a nice sweep. The inside leg kick goes to work. Into the third and final round of action. Well done to both fighters, but for my liking, Mark the Hammer, Eddie Delic takes the fight.
I'd have to agree with you there, Michael. I'd give that to that round to Eddie, and indeed all 3 rounds. Although the second round was a lot closer. But take my hat off to Cyrus. He came here to fight, and he took some good hard kicks and some good hard knocks, and he was still there for the duration of the fight. There you see him throwing the front kick, but he keeps dropping his hands, and that's where Eddie just took the advantage there and dropped in that big overhand right. You've got to keep your hands up when you kick. Once again, there his hands go again, and Eddie trying to capitalise, working the body with the roundhouse kick there, and then going to work with the hands. He's got him bailed in the corner, and you'll see him go to work here now, just with hand techniques. It's a good performance, Eddie Delic, Australia, and great show of courage from Cyrus from London. Good to see him come down here and give it a red hot go.
Thank you, Dwayne. Ladies and gentlemen, our 3 judges all see the same score sheets. A unanimous winner, blue corner, Steady Eddie Delic.
Congratulations to Fast Eddie Delic taking a unanimous decision. Mark the Hammer Castanini, we thought he was going to drop Cyrus Semmence early in the bout. Cyrus came back in the second round, but Eddie seemed to have his measure throughout the entire contest.
That's right, Michael. Cyrus, the boy from Cambridge, London. Good to see him last the distance and put up a really good fight here. Eddie Delic looked composed from the outset. I feel he could have finished the fight earlier, but he chose to pace himself and just rack up those points and take the win the long way.
And a fantastic result for Eddie Delic, a fantastic result for Australia over the UK. And Eddie Delic has done himself and his country extremely proud.